I spent my life working hard, raising a family, being someone others could depend on. Then one day it all just stopped. The meetings, the routines, the responsibilities. And I remember sitting with my morning coffee and thinking, now what? Retirement is supposed to be the reward, right? The finish line we work toward for decades. But for many of us, it's not all beach walks and crossword puzzles. It can be surprisingly quiet, even lonely. And for some, it can feel like losing a part of who you are. This video is for anyone who's ever asked, what's my purpose now? And more importantly, how do I find meaning when the structure of work is gone? Let's take a breath, sit with this together, and talk. See, no one really prepares us for the emotional side of retirement. We prepare financially, we plan the party, we even imagine long-awaited vacations. But purpose, identity, those don't just shut off with the time clock. You've spent most of your life being something: a teacher, a nurse, a small business owner, a provider, a problem solver. Then suddenly you're just retired. It's a title without a roadmap, and it can leave a quiet ache, a feeling that you're not needed anymore. Let me say this clearly: you are not alone in that feeling. In fact, it's one of the most common unspoken challenges of aging. Let me tell you about a man I once met in a small town park. He was sitting in a folding lawn chair, camera in hand, watching birds like it was his job. I struck up a conversation. Turns out he was a retired postal worker, had delivered mail for 41 years. And I asked him, "What do you do now?" He smiled and said, "I wait for beauty to show up." And then I clicked. He had taken over 10,000 photos of birds in that park. He turned them into calendars for the local senior center. He taught a group of older adults how to take photos on their phones. And without realizing it, he built a new purpose. Not with a paycheck, but with presence. His story stayed with me because it reminded me that purpose doesn't always look like productivity. Sometimes it looks like showing up fully in small moments and sharing them. So what can purpose look like after retirement? Here are 5 gentle, powerful reminders. You are more than your job title. Your wisdom, your patience, your humor, they're still yours and still needed. You don't have to be busy to be meaningful. The world glorifies hustle, but quiet presence can be just as powerful. Contribution doesn't always mean career. Helping a neighbor, mentoring someone younger, listening with care, that's impact. It's okay if your purpose shifts. Maybe now it's about healing, creating, exploring. Even resting can be purposeful. Purpose can be simple: a garden, a grandchild, a group of friends who meet every Tuesday. If it brings life to your heart, it matters. And remember, it's never too late to start something small. Sometimes a seed planted in retirement grows into the most meaningful chapter of all. So if you've been feeling adrift lately, unsure of what comes next, know this: your story isn't over. Not even close. You still have things to give, laughs to share, love to offer. And even on the days when you feel invisible, you are deeply, quietly seen. Purpose doesn't retire. It just takes a different shape. Let this be your gentle reminder that you matter, even when you're not being busy. Especially when you're not being busy. If this video spoke to you, share it with someone who might need it too. Comment below with the word "still growing" if you're on this journey with us. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got more heart-to-heart conversations coming. You've done a lot for the world already. Now, let it do something for you. Stay kind, stay curious, and keep showing up.